When it comes to packing for travel, the items you choose to bring can significantly impact your overall experience. Over time, seasoned travelers learn that some of the things they used to consider essential aren't really necessary. In this guide, I'll walk you through 12 items that experienced travelers like myself no longer pack, and why leaving them behind has made our journeys more efficient and enjoyable. 1. Neck pillows, a space hogger. Neck pillows often top the list of comfort items for travelers, especially during flights. However, they take up a lot of space in your luggage and are only used for a short portion of your trip. For the majority of your journey, they remain unused, becoming an unnecessary burden to carry around. Instead of a bulky neck pillow, consider a more versatile option like a rolled-up scarf or a jacket. These alternatives not only save space but also serve multiple purposes, making them far more practical. If you must have a neck pillow, opt for an inflatable one that can be packed flat when not in use. 2. Guidebooks, go digital. Guidebooks are a fantastic resource when planning a trip. However, carrying around a bulky book is no longer necessary in the digital age. Today, your smartphone can easily replace a traditional guidebook with the help of apps and digital versions of the same guides. Personally, I've shifted to using the Kindle versions of guidebooks. These can be conveniently stored on your phone, ensuring you have access to all the information you need without the extra weight in your luggage. 3. Hair dryers rarely needed. Hair dryers can be heavy and take up a significant amount of space in your luggage. Although there are travel-sized hair dryers available, I've found that most accommodations, whether it's a hotel or an Airbnb, provide hair dryers for guests. During my travels, I've stayed in nearly 50 different places internationally, and there were only a few instances where a hairdryer wasn't available. Before packing one, check whether your accommodation offers it. If you're really pressed for space, it might be worth leaving the hairdryer at home. Excess cash, a security risk. Carrying large amounts of cash while traveling can be risky, especially in areas prone to pickpocketing. While there are certain destinations where cash is necessary, it's usually better to minimize the amount you carry. Instead of visiting a currency exchange or using tourist ATMs with unfavorable rates, I recommend withdrawing money from a bank in your destination after you arrive. Additionally, consider bringing a couple of credit cards, ideally ones without international fees. These can be more secure and provide consumer protections in case of theft or fraud. If you carry a wallet, opt for a front pocket wallet, which is less accessible to pickpockets. International phone plans, expensive and unnecessary. I used to pay for an international phone plan from my home provider whenever I traveled, but those costs quickly add up, especially when you consider how little data you might actually use. Nowadays, I rely on eSIMs like Olaf, which allow me to use my phone in over 180 countries with unlimited data and no roaming fees. Olaf's eSIM can be purchased online before your trip and activated with a simple QR scan, making it far more convenient and cost-effective than traditional international phone plans. Plus, there are no hidden costs, so you don't have to worry about expensive data top-ups. Towels, almost always provided. Most accommodations, whether it's a hotel or an Airbnb, provide towels for guests, making it unnecessary to pack your own. Even if you're heading to the beach or a pool, you can usually rent or borrow towels there. If you do need to bring a towel, such as for a beach day or visiting thermal baths, a packable microfiber towel is a good option. These towels are compact, quick drying, and can be stashed easily in your bag. However, for most trips, I find that even these clever microfiber towels go unused, so I generally leave them out of my packing list. Luggage scales can be helpful if you are trying to meet specific airline weight limits, but they are often unnecessary. You can easily weigh your luggage at home before your trip using a standard bathroom scale. Simply step on the scale while holding your bag, note the weight, then weigh yourself without the bag to find the difference. The only time a luggage scale might be useful is if you plan to buy a lot of souvenirs and are concerned about exceeding the weight limit on your return trip. If that's not the case, save the space and leave the scale at home. First-time international travelers often invest in technical hiking boots and clothing, thinking they'll need them for a trip where they may only do a lot of walking. I made this mistake on my first trip to Europe. packing heavy-duty hiking boots for a trip that was spent entirely in cities. Not only were these boots unnecessary, but they also made me look out of place. For general travel, I recommend packing versatile clothing and shoes that can be worn in multiple settings, from a casual stroll to a nice dinner. Unless you have specific plans for hiking or rugged outdoor activities, keep your wardrobe simple and multifunctional. Full-size toiletries take up a lot of space in your luggage and are often unnecessary. Travel-sized toiletries are more compact, allowing you to free up space for other essentials. They also help you stay within the liquid restrictions for carry-on luggage, which are typically 3.4 ounces or less. If your favorite products don't come in travel sizes, consider transferring them into reusable silicone containers. Solid toiletries like shampoo bars or soap bars are also great alternatives as they aren't subject to liquid restrictions and reduce the risk of spills in your bag. Cheap socks. Invest in quality. If your travel plans involve a lot of walking, it's worth investing in high-quality socks. For years, I wore basic cotton socks which would get wet, cause blisters, and start to smell after a long day of walking. Now I exclusively wear merino wool socks, which are naturally odor-resistant, moisture-wicking, and temperature-regulating. These socks keep your feet dry and comfortable, whether you're walking through a hot city or hiking in cooler weather. Although they cost more up front, they last much longer and maintain their quality over time. Too many clothes. Create a capsule wardrobe. There's no need to pack a completely different outfit for every day of your trip. Instead, create a capsule wardrobe, a collection of simple, versatile clothing items that mix and match well together. This approach allows you to pack less while still having a variety of outfits to choose from. Lightweight, wrinkle-resistant clothing that dries quickly is ideal for travel. I also recommend layering to save space and avoid bulky items. By packing fewer clothes, you'll lighten your luggage and simplify your daily outfit decisions. Packing what-if items. Focus on essentials. Overpacking is often a result of fear, packing for hypothetical situations that may never happen. I used to do this all the time, thinking I might need extra items just in case. However, I've learned to focus on packing only what I know I'll need, which helps keep my luggage size and weight to a minimum. This not only makes traveling easier, but also helps avoid extra baggage fees. If you find yourself worrying about forgetting something, remember that most items can be easily purchased at your destination if necessary. Don't stress about packing for every possible scenario. Just bring the essentials and trust that you can handle the rest as it comes. As an experienced traveler, I found that less is often more when it comes to packing. By eliminating unnecessary items and focusing on versatile, essential gear, you can travel more comfortably and efficiently. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or just starting your journey, these tips can help you pack smarter and make the most of your travel experiences. Happy travels!